Hey everyone, this is Nail. Welcome to the Tiny Studio, and this is a little break from the norm of me filming the shows on my channel, Vintage Coach Love, Vintage Coach Obsession, Dreadlock Love, and Let's Crochet and Chat. And this is just this is just me popping on here or popping into the Tiny Studio. It's the beginning of a new month. It's the beginning of May, and I wanted to stop in here and present something to you that I just wanted to share the things that I've been musing about today. Just going about my day here in the Tiny Studio and doing other things that I have outside outside of YouTube land. And I just wanted to pop on here, and I wanted to present to you a challenge for the month of May. And that challenge is to walk inside of your fears. Use your fears as the catalyst into what it is that you really, really want and you really desire. When I talk about walking in your fears or using your fears to propel you to the dreams that you may have, what am I talking about? A lot of us today are truly living inside of our fears. We're existing inside of our fears. There may be many things that we would like to accomplish, or that we may have dreamed of, or still dream of doing or becoming. But because of fear, we have built a home, a career, and a whole lifestyle right there inside of fear. And we have allowed our fears to cripple us, to imprison us, to shackle us. And I want to challenge you in the month of May to take a small step at releasing yourself from the bondage of fear. I want you to use fear to your advantage. Now, am I speaking from a place where I do not understand fear? No. I am coming from a place where I all too well understand fear and how it operates and how it manipulates and how it sometimes strangles and suppresses our dreams. I understand what fear feels like. I also understand the consequences of fear. I know what they feel like as well. And I like this side of fear better than that other side of fear. I don't like walking in a world where I'm saying, if only I had done this, or if only I had done that, or why didn't I do this? Why didn't I have the courage to do that? I don't like that me. I like the me that is taking chances. I like the me that says, girl, just get out here and do it. I like that me better. Because see, the other me was scared. The other me had low self-esteem. I didn't have confidence in me. The other me was bitter and angry. I didn't like that me. And the reason why is because I allowed fear to manipulate me. I allowed fear to imprison me. I allowed fear to talk me out of a lot of things. See, I didn't like that nail. That nail became depressed. She became suicidal. She gained oogobs of weight. The consequences of which I am still suffering from. See, fear is not just a word. Fear is a very, very powerful emotion that sometimes can turn into a drug that we become addicted to. And we begin to tell ourselves, well, I really didn't need to do that anyway. I really didn't need to do this. I really didn't really need to do that. I really should do what I'm doing now, which is just existing. The fact that I have a job and I can pay my bills and, exist is fine with me. It's good enough for me. But is it really? Because see, in my dreams, I was a totally different person. In my dreams, I looked differently. In my dreams, I walked differently. I sound differently in my dreams. I was a totally different individual. But I was scared to look inside of my dreams and use that to build the confidence that I needed to live in the reality of who I am. See, what you see before you right now, this is what I saw in my dreams. This is the person that I saw in my dreams. But I was afraid to pursue it. And there are a number of reasons why I was afraid to assume that individual. One of those reasons is I was afraid of what people would think because I was a people pleaser. Another thing is I was afraid to go against my religious community because I'm a people pleaser. I was afraid of what my mommy and my daddy would think because I'm a people pleaser. So while I'm sitting back and I'm pleasing everybody else, I'm miserable. I hate myself. I literally ate myself. And began to live an existence that to this day I am struggling with getting out of. And I take steps every day to remove myself from the consequences of fear. And so I say to you, let May, this month, be the month that you break down the wall of fear and you stop letting fear use you, but you, on the other hand, use your fear. Think of what your life is like now with fear as opposed to what it could be without fear, using fear to get what you want. See, you have to say to yourself, what feels better? Me living with regrets or me seeing my dreams come true? Which feels better? Which looks better? You have to ask yourself that. That's what I had to ask myself. I had to ask myself, do I like living in fear? Or do I love seeing my name on degrees in my home office? I had to ask myself that. And when I asked myself that question, what would you rather? I felt like I want to have my name on degrees hanging on the wall of my home office. And soon, my professional office. Outside of my home office. That's what I want. But I had to let go of worrying about what other people think. I had to get outside of my own head. Because at the end of the day, it's all about being the best Nell that I can be and living the best authentic life that I can possibly live. And guess what? No one can do it for me. I have to do it for myself. And that's the example that I want to set for my children. I want my children to see me living my most authentic life. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's difficult. It is not easy. Because I lived in fear for such a long time. I was a people pleaser for such a long time. I was part of a religion that's a people pleasing type of thing. You know, it's something else. And you have to break free if you want to live your most authentic life. You got to do it. And you can't live inside of fear, but you have to take fear by the hand and use it as a tool, as a weapon to get what it is that you want and that you desire so that you can live your best life, live out your passions of who it is that you see in your dreams. So that's why I felt compelled to record this or film this today on May the 2nd, 2022. Because I want to challenge you to start taking small steps to live your most authentic life. To not be afraid. To get out here and do what it is that you want to do. That's my phone. But I want you to live without regrets. So thank you so much for hanging out with me in the tiny studio today. And now we can get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Have a great day.